Is the Phoenix real estate market shifting? I believe it is, and we're going to go over the facts and figures that'll let you know if now is a good time to make a move. Be it buying, selling, renting, or investing. Stick around to the end. You don't want to miss any of this information. There's a ton of homes on the market. Buyers, now's the time to get out there. Run the numbers. Talk to your lenders. You don't have one, give me a call. We'll make sure we connect you with the best of the best. That being said, sellers, you have to get your property in prime position so everybody wants to see your house. Follow the 3 P's, price, product, and promotion, and that property will sell. You want to talk about how to get that done? Again, give me a call. It's favor time. If you like this video, please click like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. It truly helps this channel grow. As new listings being added to the market will increase active listings if buyers aren't purchasing homes, which is the case, then that inventory starts to build. But if you look at the numbers, we're not that far off what we were last year or last month. So carry on. Buyers, again, if you're thinking about pulling that proverbial trigger, now's the time. I love the fact that we're up from last year. However, I'm not thrilled that we're down from last month. It's nothing to be alarmed about, but I will say why I believe some of the buyers are holding off, and sellers, well, they're adding their properties to the market, which we saw by the numbers of active and new listings. However, we also saw that closed listings are down. Prices of homes in the Valley of the Sun are not going down. Yes, there are people that are going to say that sooner or later the real estate market is going to crash, or at least prices of homes are going to go down. That's true. What goes up, I guess, must come down. But what we're seeing is, so far, that's not happening. It is causing more inventory to pile up as new sellers are putting their houses on the market, and some buyers aren't exactly ready to pay that price. But what might happen is they're going to pay that price. What I suggest, and from a numbers point of view, is see where you are comfort level wise. Find the home that fits your needs, the payments that fit your needs. If that price that you pay for a house goes down X amount or goes up Y amount, you're probably not making the move because of that fluctuation. If you're comfortable and safe and happy, sooner or later, and it's proven that real estate will pay off for you. If you're thinking about buying a home or want to know what your current property is worth, download the Mr. Rogers Homes app. It's free, it's private, we don't sell your information, and we're at your service. In the bottom right corner, click more. Get your buyers, sellers, and or relocation guide. We also started adding vendors, so whatever you might need in the realm of real estate services, there they are. Let's move on to that next fascinating real estate statistic for the Phoenix metro area. I'm not exactly doing backflips over the monthly supply of inventory levels. However, I do believe it was going to catch up to us. And as I always say, a healthy amount of inventory somewhere between 2 months low, 4 months high, mean average 3 months, and here we are over 5 months. Same as last year, so no big reason for concern. Home prices are not going down, which is not exactly a bad thing, because here's how I view it. If you're purchasing a property, you don't want to overpay, but as soon as you buy the home of your dreams, you certainly don't want the prices to go down. You want to continue to see the value of your property increase. Sellers currently, right now, aren't seeing their products or their houses being bought ASAP, but the value is going up. So are they willing to wait that longer period? And we'll see in just a couple of minutes what that period is turning out to be for that higher value. Or are they willing to look at an offer and say, we will do some of these repairs and or take a lower price, which probably won't mean a loss. It just means not as much as they believe they could get. Maybe we should call it listing unsuccess rate. I'm joking. I'm a joker. Let's look at it glass half full. 2 out of 3 properties thereabouts are selling, so that's good news. Also keep in mind, it doesn't mean that if there's 3 houses on the block, house number 1 and house number 2 are going to sell and house number 3 will not. Some subdivision styles of houses, areas are going to sell quicker in any market, and some are more niche products and won't sell or take longer to sell. Yikes. We are at a high rate of days on market, But as the picture is now clear, we can see why. That's why we have these videos. We are adding more new listings. Active listings aren't moving quite as fast. Closed listings are down. Prices are up. All of that is why success of selling is a little bit tougher. Monthly supply of inventory is higher, and now we see days on market are longer. Also keep in mind that days on market is not how long it takes a property to sell. In other words, if we put a sign in their front yard, 92 days currently is not how long it would take to be sold. It's how long it would take for the property to go under contract. After it goes under contract, there still are a couple of steps that most buyers and sellers will go through, that being the home inspection and the appraisal, and then ultimately a seller gets money in their piggy bank and a buyer gets the keys to the new home. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you watch this one. Until next time, please take care. God bless America. I'll talk to you soon.